Hello everybody, got a game of Civilization here, and as my favorite civilization in the Rise and Fall. On a Civilization mod, pick my favorite leader here. And we're going to be trying out a strategy called the farm strategy here. We're going to update our description here to match. Right. I like to play on Monarch speed with the marathon game difficulty. For me, it feels about the fairest. The Monarch difficulty feels about the fairest. I mean, it does seem like AI do get a little boost, and I just like playing on the longer speed. Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment. I'll just kind of walk you through what I do. I'm not necessarily going to go for the historical victory here, but I think you easily can. I'm going to bring my first settler down here. Get this worker lined up. The reason why I like settling this tile first is that I like to get the culture expanding to get these hill tiles. If you'd settled first up here and then settled this as your second city, you'd have to wait for your city to build a culture building in order to get those tiles. And so we'll go masonry first so we can get access to the commerce from this marble tile, and we'll build a settler first so we can settle up here so we can start producing more workers. We're gonna need a lot of workers for our plans. So yeah, we got 37 turns to build the farm and 37 turns to build the settler. And if you choose to build a settler first, obviously you're not going to be able to grow your city. All the food that is produced by the surrounding tiles gets added to the settler's production. So we have 7 food plus 1 production, that's 8 tiles. But once we improve this, all of a sudden, instead of 7 food, we're gonna get like 8, 9 food. And this is really cool to help power out your early game by kind of micromanaging your settlers and your workers and your production queues. So once this farm finished building, I'll decide to build something else. And I'll show you what I mean by that. A lot of turns to churn through here in the beginning of the game. 3, 2. So the farm's finished. Now we have 15 plus 1. So normally it would take us like 99 turns to build a temple, or like 37 turns to build a militia. But since we've have 296 out of 303 production, and we're producing 16, we're gonna have like a lot of surplus production that's gonna overflow into the next militia. So instead of 37 turns for the next militia, it turns into like 28. So we just cut down on our production time for that militia by doing that little trick. So we're trying to get our workers and our cities up online as fast as possible and getting some militia to keep our cities happy and defended from the barbarian hordes. I'm going to switch this back to using a worker. The worker is going to take 12 turns to build, down to 8 commerce, and obviously that hurts. We're going to used to take 24 turns for masonry, now we're at 29. And that's like the trade-off of settling the city early. You could either... I used to settle it a lot, like right here. But then I figured this spot might be better long-term. If you settle it right here, you can share these hill tiles with Wasset and have 2 semi-productive cities. But if you settle it here, you get access to the coast and some fish. But you're going to be losing out on this production. And so the way you make up for that is by getting great people settled in the city. And each great person settled is like its own mine of sorts. So yeah, we're going to be building some more workers. And we're going to do the overflow into a temple because we want this fishing boat tile. And we can't get that until we get the culture building built. We're going to prioritize getting this city up and running with food. But we'll be building a lot of farms. You could try to rush despotism, do whipping, and build cottages everywhere, but I really like the farm strategy, and I'll show you why. So here's another worker, and look at all that overflow. Goes in right into a militia. And get this guy going on the farm here. So even though I tanked our commerce by settling the city should be growing up fast enough in no time that we should be making up that -2 commerce we get at the beginning. Got a nice trade route going with this river here. See, our culture is already starting to take over these tiles. Now, the thing about desert tiles in this game is like if it doesn't have a culture tile and you're not a scout, you can't go over it. So in some ways, it's in your favor to keep this tile uncultured. And so if a barbarian spawns right here, it won't be able to march over. And that could come in handy later on. Here's the other worker. Let's get it going. I'd like to get 5 workers down. Let's see. Here's our militia. We can go settle the city. So yeah, let's see. Let's do 1 more worker in the capital. Let's get all these workers coming down to get ready to work this marble into a quarry here. We're gonna make sure we use 1 turn of just building a farm there. Okay, so this is 91 turns on that. Let's do a worker and then overflow the production into the temple. Go from there. Got 1 more turn on masonry. So, okay, so the biggest thing about masonry is the fact that we can now build our quarries. Getting that nice 2 commerce early is huge. And we can adopt slavery. +1 hammer from quarries. We have 3 quarries, so that's like +3 hammer. I think +3 hammer is worth it for 2 turns of revolution in the early game. Even though we're going to be switching to minoralism pretty soon. So after doing masonry, I like to tech to divination so we can build the oracle. And we're planning on using the oracle to slingshot us into calendar so we can start building minoralism or like adopt minoralism and get the plantation. So minoralism is going to give +1 commerce to all our farms, and we're going to be filling all these up with farms. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like a crazy amount of commerce from that. And we're going to be able to build our plantations. So that's like +3 commerce there, +2 commerce. And in the early game, commerce is everything. So the faster you can build up your commerce, the better you're going to be able to compete with building for wonders and stuff like that. Especially with Greece, that's going to be spawning in relatively soon. Got the quarry online. Soon. Let's get this salt going. Okay, so now that we've built a worker, we're going to build some more militia. And because I forgot to queue it up, it looks like it didn't overflow. So that was like an optimal line there for me. So we're working this tile and this tile. That's fine. We want the city to continue to grow. Get this salt going. The reason I'm going for the salt here instead of the stone is that I'm getting the commerce. And I'm wanting to work the commerce. So we can get to the divination faster, so we can get to minoralism faster. We're just beelining commerce right now. The Nubians spawned in. Let's go send a warrior down here to go check them out. He spawned in, immediately wants some wheat from us. That's not going to happen. Let's see, trade routes. I think we might have to sign open borders to get that trade route going. All right, spawned the worker. Did some nice overflow into the temple, but not a lot. Get this stone going so that after some more militia, we can start building on some wonders. Okay. 4 turns for this the stone coming up here. And so the power of Egypt is that by default it has monarchy, deification, and redistribution enabled, which are really good for the early game. I love the extra slot from priest. I love the extra growth in capital, and I love the happiness per unit. And then 50% of food is converted into hammers. So like this is perfect for Egypt. Okay, there's another militia. How's our happiness? We got 6 happiness, the 3 unhappiness, 4 to 1. Yeah, but once these cities really start growing, that's when we'll start needing the extra happiness boost. Okay. The reason I'm going to build a farm here is that this tile has 1 extra commerce. And we won't be able to get to plantations for a while. So that's why I'm building the farm here. Okay. I want to prioritize growth in the city at all costs for now. Just want to grow the city, grow the city. And now we're ready to start building some wonders. Let's see, we got 27 turns for the Great Sphinx. So now I can either bring these guys down here to build another farm or start building a mine. I think I'll go farm, then mine. Dum-dum-dum. I've only had other civs like Babylon build the Great Sphinx. I've done this like opening like 20 times, and I've only been beaten to build the Great Sphinx like once. So yeah, look, it's just using all these tiles. Very nice. Now here's our time to go start mining. Okay. So these guys, 3 tiles, very nice, very nice. Okay, so after the temple, the way you lose as Egypt is if the Barbarian Axeman comes and wrecks you, so I think we just want to play it safe and just build some militia, even though like a granary might be more optimal. So we'll do workboat, then militia. Okay, we built the mine, very good. Now we can start doing some priest action with some mine action. Get our commerce up. In the meantime, let's build some more farms. 5 turns for the Sphinx. I don't think it matters that much what order you build these in. Although if you build the pyramids first, that's an extra priest slot. But if you build the Sphinx first, that's extra happiness. So yeah. Okay, so that's farmed out. Let's get another mine going. A mine! A mine! Like to try and slide our technology slider higher as we can. Get a priest going. Try to offset some of these. So yeah, we're up to 17 commerce a turn, which is really good for the early game. Our cities are growing, they're growing, they're growing. pyramid in 12. Got our workers just working. Got our cities growing. Things are just going well. Boom. So now we're up to 20 commerce a turn. We could just like dedicate a priest there to help offset our gold. The priests are really good for the early game. Okay, so now we've built that. Just get some more militia going. Keep building the farms. Keep building the farms. Divination in 12 turns. Amazing. There's the pyramids. So we get one citizen and a priest, and once we get happiness resources, it can start giving us great people points, which is amazing. I love that. Okay, so for this city, let's get another militia. Don't underestimate the barbarians, and then get some of this. Don't think we need as much production. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, our cities are just growing like crazy. So this militia will defend us against barbarians and also help us help our cities be happier and keep growing. Okay, so we got 4. I like having 4 militia in each city. That's great. We need another priest to help offset this gold. Okay, let's do that. All right, 21 turns for a great person. Divination next turn. And then, so after divination, we're going to get our chariots. Or I guess we could get archers. I like either going pastoralism, leverage, or like, yeah. So let's get to leverage. Just stick with that plan. So now that the oracle's unlocked, let's turbo it out. 14 turns. Yeah. "14 turns. Let's do it." The first great person that spawns, I think my preference is that it's a great prophet, because gold is really good right now. I love gold. And beakers are good too. It's not the end of the world if you get a great engineer. So now we're starting to incur some unit costs. So maybe I've built like 1 or 2 militia too many, but I'm being cautious this game. I've just had many games end up ending early because of an unlucky barbarian coming over. Okay, so Greek just spawned and we're 8 turns away from the Oracle. It's funny. Another thing I like about putting my capital down here is that your culture will grow and take over this gold tile. And once you get a road, you can like build road and basically kind of sneak that gold tile. And also lets it so that your tile is... It also takes away this tile from the Nubians, and the Nubians like settling a city right there. And so you can kind of contain the Nubians if you settle your capital down here. So, okay, so the plan is to get to calendar. So we need to grab this one. And we're going to adopt monolithism. We like the extra build production, and then we like the +1 commerce from farms. So we're going to do a revolution. And then we're going to start improving these luxury resources. And I could start building the Hanging Gardens, but I want to save... The city is going to have like a slow time getting culture. So I want to have it build the Great Cothan and the Great Lighthouse. But I could build the Hanging Gardens here. I don't have enough culture for this. How many turns? Let's see. It's going to take 135 turns without this obelisk. Let's see. It's going to take 44 turns plus 6 culture. Yeah, I'll just do the Hanging Gardens. Why not? It's just it's a great wonder. And it's going to take a while on this city because it doesn't have a lot of production, but it is what it is. We rushed to the calendar earlier enough that I don't think Babylon's going to be building the Hanging Gardens yet. So now we're getting our luxury resources. This is going to make our cities happier. And it's going to increase our great people points. Oh, Assyria just took over Jerusalem. Okay. Very nice. Okay, here's their first great prophet. Because I want to increase the number of hammers we're getting in the city, I'm going to send them over here and settle. So here he comes. +2 hammer, +5 gold. Now we can slide our research slider up there. 29 commerce per turn. 18 hammers. Yeah. 18 hammers pretty good, huh? I guess we get extra hammers for building wonders. There's that swordsman, axeman that just spawned. He's wandering around. And I think because Syria took over Jerusalem, I think the axemen are going to be more worried about them than me. So that was kind of lucky. Normally there would be an axeman kind of wandering and pillaging and attacking my cities, but I don't have to worry about that this game. Okay, a couple more turns till our chariots can come out. Oh, there's the axeman, right on schedule. So he's going to wander down and start attacking. Coming through the desert here. We have 4 militia, 5 here. So I think we should be able to hold him off, even though he's 5 strength plus 50% against melee units. He's going to take out a couple militia if he attacks. Oh, Judaism, and it's huge. Judaism, having a religion in your city is big for multiple reasons. Like, number one, you can get the monastery, which is plus 10% beaker product boost. And you can also build the synagogue, which adds another priest slot. And like having priest slots are really big. Gets you extra gold in the beginning of the game. All right, so we've just about farmed all the farms we can. We just took over these tiles, so now we can turn them into farms. Very good. Look, I love to see the Assyrian fishing boat here. That's not something you see every game. The Nubians, they have that settler. They're not going to settle it though. It's just really sad. It's really sad. 2 priests cooking away. How much happiness? We're at 15. Yeah, so that city still has room to grow. This one's at 11. So yeah, like we're growing pretty well here. Plus 34 commerce. I like to, as a baseline, just see how fast I can make it to plus 100 commerce a turn. Okay, so after we've gotten our chariots, I think I like to rush either the Great Cothan or the library. That's tough. That is tough. I'll do writing, then try to gun it to shipbuilding after. But if you go shipbuilding before writing, you could almost, I think you can build a great coffin. Okay, 4 turns to hanging gardens. Very nice. Yeah, this game's going really well so far. Let's have this worker go and start building roads here. Get that gold. Get that gold going in. There's the hanging gardens. Provide some dates. +1 health. So now we only have +9, whereas we had like... Does hanging gardens get rid of unhealthiness from all of your cities, or just the one you build it in? I don't know. Anyways, our cities are growing faster now. Okay. +1 in that plot. I mean, like, everything's going well for us right now. There's the first goal done, and we didn't really have to go out of our way to do it. The other goals are... Let's see, we have to control Nubia and the Levant in turn 330, and then build a Great Lighthouse and Great Library and have culture. So I think I'm going to take over Nubia eventually. I don't know if I'm going to take over the Levant this game. It just kind of extends your... kind of taxes your early economy in a way that I don't really like, but we can always take it over and give it up. But building up the military to take this over is like pretty... takes a lot of war chariots. Okay, there's that gold done. And we're going to start building some war chariots to handle any stacks of barbarians that spawn along the coast here. Because they will come, and if you just have militia, they will mess you up. Okay, there's that Jewish synagogue going. Very nice. I'm being a little greedy here by not building war chariots right away. Yeah, and I'm punished for that. Five axemen coming in. 3 axemen, sorry. Okay, so let's get that going. I should have started building these right away. Okay, here they come. Let's see if there's anything I can do about it. Okay, 1 is going this way, 2 are going that way. Okay, here they come. Oh man, they plundered my horses. There's another stack of 3 right there. So I think this might be GG for me. This might have to be a restart. Yeah. Okay, so gonna have to grab some people here. Start marching them down. It's like if we don't fight them off here, we lose. So we're gonna do the best we can. 2 axemen. I think we might need even this militia too. Yeah, it's just not looking good. And this would have been preventable if I had built that war chariot early. Okay, so yeah, they're still at full strength. So I don't think this is looking good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just 1 guy left. We need a miracle. So that's gonna do it for that run. So I'm just gonna do a save scum. And we're gonna prioritize building our chariots right away instead of greeting. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna build that chariot right away. We're just going to pause building on everything else until that happens. And then we can get out of this predicament. That was going so well. It was all going so well. Then you make one mistake and your empire just comes toppling down. That is how it goes. Right? I would have loved this to be the perfect run where I didn't have to do a reload there, but since I don't want to restart the entire run, I think this is a fine outcome. Okay, let's get all the roads connecting my cities going. I think if we like set our chariots out, we might even be able to prevent the barbarians from spawning, so we'll see how that strategy goes. Okay, so now that we've built the war chariots, let's get back to working on infrastructure. And back to just having a normal, peaceful life. Oh, so yeah, the barbarians spawned and they went over to Jerusalem. So let's take a look. If I have 2 axemen, they mean business. Snipe that one. But yeah, sometimes I guess it's just a luck of the draw thing. Okay. So now we should have enough war chariots to fight off any incursion. How's our military spending? 5 gold per turn on military spending. I don't think we need to be spending 5 gold per turn on that. Let's bring these guys back here. Now we're spending 1 per turn and have a positive economy, which is what I want. Oh, here comes some guys. Let's see, we have 3 chariots. Yeah, that should be enough. Send them in. We lost 1. Killed 1. Killed 1. Okay. There goes all our war chariots. Gonna need to rebuild after that devastating attack. Okay. So yeah, get those war chariots going again. War chariots will mess you up, man. So like if I teched for there's a couple things I could have done differently here. So number 1 is like instead of teching to riding first, I could have teched to tanning. Get those archers. And the archers could have fought off anything coming my way. Get this going. How many priests we have going now? No priests. We could potentially have 3. Got to get our military back up. So what I like to do with these chariots, once I get enough of them, is send them down into the Nubia, and you can just take out their entire civilization in 1 turn. So like on a turn where they only have 2 militia defending, I could just send in 2 chariots, 3 chariots, and just take them all out. That is pretty nice, pretty nice. So let's see, am I at the point where I think I want to expand my empire? I think so. I think I might want to, once I build this next chariot, I think I'm ready to start invading Nubia. Alright, so we can get 236 turns. We can upgrade to another culture level. And that way I'll be able to build more wonders. Okay, so we'll send the stack of units here, get them ready to invade Nubia. We have to take out a scout and 2 militia, which should be very doable. 80%. 80%. And let's see, they have a temple and a granary. Let's try and get... So you could sack the city. You could distribute the gold seed that's spared or establish control. I don't want to spend all my treasury, so let's just do this option. And let's get this plantation going as fast as possible. Get a militia down here. Should get a barracks going. All right. So there's Nubia. So if I want to take out the Levant, I'd have to take over Jerusalem and the Carthaginian city, which is 2 tiles into the north. All right, how are we doing on tile management right now? Zhao is done growing because they're unhappy. They will be happy once we build this weaver. So build the weaver and then you'll be happy. Keep growing. In this tile, we're building great engineer. I think I'd rather be building priests. All right. So 4 turns, we get 75% shot at another great prophet. We have enough chariots to fight off any barbarians right now, which is great. There's a library, very nice. Let's get that queued up. There's another luxury resource coming our way. Great engineer. Okay. Send him to Zhao. This temple, or this city, start working on the obelisk. And either we can put him in here and use him to pump out something, or we could settle him. +3 beakers, +3. Or we could even discover technology. So let's see, we have 8. If we added +3... yeah, I just like giving this city +3 production. It's like adding a city, a hill, a mine. Okay. And the city really needs production. Okay, here we go. Would have loved to see a great profit there, but that's okay. I could have probably gotten it if I'd been better managing my great people here. Okay. Build farms everywhere. Okay, now we're teching to the Great Cothan. I might be a little slow too. I would feel more comfortable about building first if I had indeed saved the Great Engineer. Yeah, okay. Let's build a library, 23 turns. Get this food going. Judaism spread in Zhao, which is amazing. Allows us to build some more culture buildings, which is what I want. Have our workers keep farming away here. All right, so we're at 49 gold per, or commerce per turn. Look at all our resources. Amazing. Let's see. Can't really do a lot of trading right now. I'm gonna take over this town and start building a farm here. Stop growing in the capital because we're at the happiness cap here. But once we build this weaver, we should be back in business. There's the Great Cothan, yeah. So we missed out on that. And that would have added some like 4 production, 4, 5, 6 production to Zhao. But we got our libraries online. So that is ideal. Let's start not really prioritizing this. Let's keep growing. Look at that weaver coming in. All right, what are these workers gonna do? Let's build roads. So I could be starting to build a military to take over the Levant if I wanted to. All right, we just finished writing. We just finished shipbuilding. We could go into navigation for the Great Lighthouse, or we could hit up priesthood, grab monasteries. I think I'll do priesthood in the navigation, get a little greedy. Yeah, this city's getting bogged down with the backload. Just because we have 2 cities with Judaism, it's hard not to pass up adding 10% science bonus there. Okay. But yeah, there is a chance Greece could complete the Great Lighthouse before us if we go this direction. All right, city, we have so much science. 79 commerce per turn. So we're getting to that 100 mark. Very nice, very nice. So let's see, we already have wheat, so I don't think I really want this deal. No, thank you. Assyria, no thank you. Wine, however, I think I would be interested in that. Yes. Okay, we got that weaver coming in soon. Very nice. We're at -6 gold per turn. Not ideal. We got nothing else to build. Like, tannery's useless. So we'll start building the war chariots. Start building an army to take over the Levant if we so feel like it. Assyria probably built the Ishtar Gate here. I wonder if Babylon's still alive. We could go send a scout to check. Babylon's usually not easily defended, and usually has a high population of units, or high population. So if you do end up taking it over, you can get a lot of gold from the city. All right, so we got some units here, and then a bunch of units here. And war chariots are not the best at taking over cities. Okay. Looks like Assyria just took over everybody down there. Nubian Medjay spawned, and I'm not ready for it. I sent my entire war chariots, so we might lose Mirwurj. Get a reinforcement going. So let's see, we could declare war on Assyria here. We'd have to contest with the war chariot. I don't think I'm ready. So they're collapsing soon. So we could just kind of be like a vulture and sit around for a little bit. Feeling vulture-y. Let's get a road going. Okay, Jewish synagogue. There's the Jewish yeshiva. Okay, take out this meddling Medjay. I should probably send some of these guys home. Okay, blew up my farm. I just need gold, so I'm just trying to sack a big city in order to get my economy back up online. Come on, man. Why won't you collapse, man? Here comes Persia. Alright, Greek. You have arithmetics and smelting, so that means... Yeah, obviously they have smelting. Wonder if they have navigation yet. Alright, Wasatch is back to happy. I'm so happy. Alright, Assyria. Oh, they just recovered from collapsing. Bummer. With Persia spawning... I think maybe now's the time to strike. Oh, it's only 3 people. Yeah, if it was like 7 or something. Yeah, but I think they run despotism and they're just like whipping out people. Yeah, nothing really to do with these guys. Here's the Great Prophet. We could save him for Jerusalem if I'm just thinking about deciding to take that over soon. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Could take over Jerusalem. I think we have enough chariots to take it over. Yeah, we have like... Seems like we have enough chariots. So let's go ahead and make our move now. The Great Prophet going. We're gonna lose some chariots, but that's okay. Go. Alright. So let's see. Okay, that's the definition of unfortunate. Syria is just going to be able to run and take this. Yep. So then we'd probably declare war on Assyria, if that's the case. Okay. Yep, there's that. And since Persia's coming, I think they're going to be distracted. Let's just walk in here. And then fortify the city with some chariots. And hopefully they don't have open borders with the Carthaginians, or else they're not really going to be able to get in. Worst enemy of Assyria. Sure, we're not really looking to make friends with the Assyrians right now. Everybody's unhappy. Everybody's unhappy. I know, everyone's oh, they're willing to sue for peace already. Very nice. Okay. So once Jerusalem stops being a revolting city, we'll settle the Great Prophet. Great Lighthouse. Let's start working on that ASAP. Although I could wait 4 turns for the yeshiva. I'm gonna be greedy. Okay, so after this, where do we want to go next? I think the Great Library is a good one. And let's build up our 5. Ugh, we're gonna starve. Not ideal. How did we get to 5 people in Jerusalem? It makes no sense. How are they growing that much? Okay. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to build the Great Lighthouse in time. Before the Greece does it. So we'll see. Not entirely optimistic about it. But you never know. You never know. I don't want to give them navigation. Okay, that means they don't have navigation. That's great news for me. Means they can't build it yet. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. 77, 93. We're up to 93 commerce per turn. Very good. All right. Let's get Jerusalem all developed out right now. Oh man, I forgot to put the temple down. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was silly of me. I missed out on a couple turns of gold, but it's not the end of the world. We are spending 2 gold per turn on our army. Let's see, we should try to spread Judaism down here. We already have dye. Don't think we need more dye. All right. Let's see, let's spread Judaism down there. Get some more gold. The more Jewish buildings we build, the more gold Jerusalem is going to be raking in. Okay, there's that guy. Send him down. And then what else do we want to do? Could probably start working on that. Build down there. Could probably send another. The barbarians love to come and contest this hill, so I'm going to send an archer there to stop them. Okay, Babylon just got taken out by the Persians. Let's see. The Syrian Empire is losing some wars right now. So let's see, it's almost turn 330. So if I wanted to get the historical goal of taking over the Levant, I'd have to take out 2 sacred bands, 2 archers. Yeah. So if they're here in the plains, I could easily take them out. I mean, maybe we'll just try it to see if we can. So we're just going to mass produce war chariots and just spam them, see if we can do it. Olives. We don't have any olives. Sure, grease. Don't give them smelting. Not giving them smelting. Doo-doo. There goes Assyria. Probably collapse next turn. Yep, there they go. Oh, Babylon respawned. Interesting. Very interesting. 2 archers, sacred band. Yeah, if we can take out these units before they move back into their city, that could be amazing. They're guarding this worker here for a couple more turns. So let's see, they have archer, archer. I think we want to attack them all in one go. So I maybe want to save it. So I have like, let's look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think I'd be comfortable if I built all these war chariots first. But if I can just take out these ones. Carthage will trade smelting. Smelting deals copper. Okay, we'll trade with them before we declare war on them. Alright, so there's the light swordsman, which would make taking out the city a lot easier. Okay, so yeah, I'm not optimistic how this is gonna go. Let's declare war and see how it goes. It's 47% odd to take out that guy. 51. It's not good odds. So imagine like him being in a city is even worse. Okay. Go. 51% lost. Ugh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Okay. 36% against 2 archers and a sacred band. It's just not happening. So we will try to bait them out. Putting a guy here. Yeah, that was really bad. Things might have gone well if we won the first 2 flips. Yeah, so they took the bait, and this is probably the only way I can win. They just moved 2 of their units in. Amazing. But the city's still heavily defended. Okay. Maybe I can try to bait them in again. Oh no, a helpless chariot. What am I gonna do? Here comes their boats to pillage. Okay. There's 2 archers now. Amazing. That's much more doable. Let's heal up here. We might be able to get this goal after all. Okay, let's go repair the farm. I think we're just going to make a push on the city. Sending all to everybody. We'll see if we can bait an archer out of the city by throwing a warrior out there or something. Let these guys heal up some more. Great Lighthouse in 9 turns. See if they take the bait of a warrior here. We got just a couple more turns to act. Okay. They didn't take the bait. So now we'll just get ready for one final push here. Okay. Yeah, and these 2 archers should fall. Okay, there's archer catapult. That shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, so let's try to soften them up. Send in our guys. That didn't even scratch him. Okay. Very nice. We did it. We did it. So yeah, things are working out for us. Amazing. What's Babylon up to these days? They have construction. Let's grab that off of them. Very nice. And we'll try to sue for peace soon here. Alrighty. Things are going well. I do say so myself. Okay, do we want to start trading with Persia? They don't even want to trade. Okay, that's fine. So we've made it to 90 commerce. We've taken over to Surrey. And Carthage is ready to sign a peace treaty, which I will happily accept. Let's get Jerusalem going. Okay, yeah, so now we're kind of trying to stabilize, get our cities happy again. Dum-de-dum. Great Lighthouse, 2 turns. I think we'll be able to pull it off. Dates for dyes. I think we already have dates, so we don't need that. So after this, we should get our workboat going. So let's see. Without the Great Lighthouse, we're currently producing 17 commerce, but with the Great Lighthouse, we are now producing 36. So we like doubled our commerce. Very nice. It's a golden age. That'll help the commerce. So every tile that's already producing a commerce now will give it an additional commerce. Okay, so why aren't we growing? What's this city do? Don't think we need that many. Okay. So yeah, Golden Age, really nice. Let's see, we've accomplished 2 of our historical goals. Now we just need to build the Great Library and have the culture, which I don't think will be too much of an issue. Then we got to decide if we want to hold on to these colonies up here, which I think I will. Get our research slider going up here. All right, who's unhappy? 18, 10, 9, 11. So everyone's just like barely happy. Let's get a theater going here eventually. Man, everyone has Judaism. Amazing. Keep getting that Judaism going. How much gold per turn are we making off of Jerusalem? We are making 9 gold per turn. Very good, very good. Okay, so people have bloomery for trade. Okay, Babylon's really advanced for me. I thought I was doing pretty good on technology this game, but maybe not. I think we're just, because we're like going so far up here. I think Babylon has all these. Okay, philosophy in 2 turns. Wonderful. Be able to start working on the Great Library soon. Ooh, a nice culture boost. I don't know if we need 450 culture though. 450 culture is a lot. Turn our slider down to compensate. Let's see, I should probably build a galley soon so I could send my workers to work on this stuff. Usually that has a mine on it. I'm not sure why it doesn't have anything on there right now. So let's see, if I'm thinking about settling another city, I could settle one over here. Has access to clam and some dyes and some spices. Okay. I think that's enough war chariots for now. Start work on the Great Library. Get it done 15 turns. Yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay, so deification. We could switch over to syncretism. 25 culture, that could help us hit our historical goal, but I think I like deification. Let's keep it simple for now. Okay, what do we want to tech to after philosophy? We could go to cement, try to grab the Aqua Appia or the Parthenon for that birth rate, or writing for the stables, or Pantheon for engineering, or currency for market. There's a lot of good options right now. Or even ethics for Orthodoxy. Yeah, I like ethics. Getting ethics, that means we can found Orthodoxy. And then we have a great prophet coming soon, I imagine. Hopefully in 3 turns we get another great prophet. Okay. How's Zal looking these days? No, we're not giving you philosophy, brother. Brother. Another great engineer. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Could send him to Zhao and do more production. Or could hold him for a wonder that I want to try and get. I could like build Aqua. Ugh. I could like rush out a wonder in one of these cities over here, maybe. It's an option. Not happy. I really wanted that to be a great profit. 73% for next time to great profit. So we could research mathematics and cement. Okay, that's an option. I think I'll just hold him for now. Hold him for now. Even a great scientist would have been good. Get this off. Want the great profit. Give me a great profit. No, we're not giving anyone philosophy. Okay, there's some obsidian here that came. So maybe we can start grabbing that. Hey, what does that give? I don't know. +1 happiness, +1 production. Don't know. Contract for philosophy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. All right. Aqua Appia. +1 food for culture level. So that's like better on the more refined cities. So I could like, it's like only 12 turns. Yeah, +3 hammers. 18 hammers. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this great engineer right now, honestly. I could try sending him. I'll just put him in Jerusalem for now. Can this even build wonders? Yeah. Well, maybe we'd put the Aqua Appia into Suri. Developing. Doesn't have much culture going for it. That's tough. I don't know what to do. We should just use him to get a mathematics engineering. Honestly, I think I'll just pop him. Boom. Okay, and then we can have somebody start working on the Parthenon. Do you want to start working on Parthenon? Hopefully we can get it before Greece does. Do you want to start working on something? No. Okay. Alright, Parthenon's getting built. Plus 50% birth rate is huge. Great library in 4 turns, very nice. The Romans just spawned in. We're at 186 commerce, or beakers, or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good, but we are during our golden age, so we'll see how much that drops down. Babylonia has declared war on Persia. Does Babylon really think they can take on Persia? Bro. I don't know about that, brother. Great library, very nice. We're now producing 3843. Even with the great library, like Zhao is still Zhao still has more. Yeah, wow. I think it's because the Great Lighthouse gives it so much commerce, and that translates into beakers. Great Lighthouse is surprisingly like better than the Great Library for science purposes. What did the Great Library do for us again? 2 free scientists, yeah. So like beelining for Great Lighthouse instead of Great Library. It's honestly better for your honestly better. Okay. They want us to declare war on Babylon. And I don't see Babylon winning that. We're just gonna come in and like pillage a few things maybe. Yeah, two guys, like, well, we're just gonna get the free gold and become closer with Persia. Yeah. Babylon, what are you thinking, brother? Brother. Alright, who's gonna work on a nice galley for me soon? I need a galley. I need a galley. Why would they bring their units out here? Oh my gosh, they have a city just here. Undefended city. Like, what is happening, dude? I honestly don't want to even take it because it's gonna tank my economy, and I don't want to raise it either. I could take it and raise it. My stability is like pretty good. I think I get gold. Oh, they just finished the Parthenon. Dang it. 175 gold is pretty good though. I'll take that. All right, let us just go on, do something for fun here. Put this up. Turn this down. And get out of here. Because if Persia takes that over, they'll become more powerful. We lost a war chariot. No big deal. No big deal. So I should probably start building my military up after this, because Greece is going to be coming in soon with some naughty units. I want to make sure I don't lose the game on the spot. Let's get some more chariots going. All right, I think after this Aqua Appia, I think I've built all the wonders that I want to build. And then I'll be ready to convert to whatchamacallit, Orthodoxy. We'll capitulate Babylon. Ooh. I'll take that. I will take some of that. Hopefully this will give him some peace. Moving away from iron. Let's get that iron going. Yeah, we just need units now to defend our empire. Yeah, this is awesome. Babylon being a vassal state. I don't know why Persia just didn't come and take him out. Let's see, Persia. I don't think we want to make Persia stronger, although writing would be nice here. Babylon doesn't want to trade me that. Okay. So hopefully Babylon gets some workers and starts building their stuff up again. Galleys coming along, very nice. We built Aqua Appia. What's next? Some military, very nice. War chariots are great for defending your city from the Greek invaders. if you put your units on the hill tiles, you won't have to worry about the Greeks spawning in there. Then they'll just be on the plain desert, and your guys will have like 80% attack odds. Okay, there's writing. The stable going. Before we train more units there. There's our galley. Get that iron going here. If I really wanted to, I could create some more boats to try and defend my fishing boats. Like more triremes and war galleys and stuff like that. I don't know if I want to do that. Because that's like more unit cost. Orthodoxy and so let's see. Let's get that monasticism going. We want that great prophet online. And honestly, vassallocracy might be good. But I don't think it's worth it because we're at 20 upkeep per turn. If we switch, that's 26. And we're only getting like a couple commerce, so that's like not worth it. Okay. Judaism has disappeared from merge. Oh, there's a great prophet. No way. The great prophet spawned in the turn we got Orthodoxy. That's amazing. So after this, I like to beeline towards Hagia Sophia. That's like a +1 per city with Orthodoxy. That doesn't just count the ones you own. That counts like all the ones in the world. So it's like pretty much just another shrine. So yeah, we got that going. Got that going. Anarchy going. Got the great temple of Anastasius, which I'll build next turn, I promise. Don't let me forget. Orthodoxy, yes, spread. Build the mine. So how much does that shrine give us? It's only +3 right now. Because we got 2 pagan temples that got converted into churches and then the church itself. Okay. All right. Let's get our cities converted to Christianity. Wine for cotton. I don't think we need that, sir. No, thank you. So here's the rule in this game. If you build a road on this tile, and it's an island, it has like less than like 5 tiles, then automatically you get that. See, okay, so there we just won the game. We just succeeded to build the Great Library, the Great Lighthouse, and 1500 culture. The farm has won. But we're going to continue on. We have 3 of the top 5. Athens is going pretty great. And we have a Ramses the Great score. So we're doing great right now. It's probably one of the better games I've done. But yeah, I just love taking the Egyptians past the historical and seeing how far I can get with them. Like once you get levies, this whole place turns into a lot of production. But this might be a good place to stop part 1 for those who just wanted to see the historical. And we can do part 2 that kind of takes Egypt past the historical. But thanks for watching for now. I'll see you around.